On today's show, we've got a financial tip of the day and financial news you can use, brought to you by University Credit Union.
And Holly is in her element. Every year, her favorite week of the year is Sundance.
This is true. All this and more coming at you right here, right now on Talk 365. Here we go.
And welcome back to Talk 365 TV. I'm Trip Mitchell.
Yeah, we're up in that a little bit. What do you think?
Well,
we haven't changed the graphic yet, but everybody always thinks we're a radio show.
Yeah, that is frustrating. I have owned parts of TV stations for a lot of years, and you will tell people that, and they always ask, "How's your radio station doing?" And
yeah, KPDR, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I Kayla in Hawaii, and it is frustrating because you're proud of your medium, and
sure.
TV is no better than radio.
They work just as hard as we do, but in a different way.
Exactly.
Yes.
And they don't have to get dressed for work.
That is the different way. They get to wear jammies and not have to do makeup and hair and wardrobe.
And it's funny when you see people who do morning shows and stuff, you see them advertised on TV and you realize how lucky they have it.
Yeah.
Because literally they roll out of bed, and I'm, in radio for a lot of years, and you don't care. You are, if you have a guest.
I remember you told me you were laying down doing a radio show once because you had an injury.
Yeah,
and it was live national sports radio.
I hurt my back playing basketball in the morning, and I went to the studio and cleared everything off the console and laid on my back and just brought my mic like that, and it worked great.
Yeah, it wouldn't have worked for this show. We would have had to have, been in your hospital and worked out a whole new thing.
This table would not work, but we talked about this earlier. I'm having my shoulder replaced, and how that's going to work, I don't.
It'll be interesting, but back to the TV, hopefully that'll clarify things a little, but probably not. I'll probably say it and they'll still be like, so you're on radio?
When people, let's say hypothetically you show up for an interview with Sylvia Shooting, do people still think that's radio?
No, not at that point. It's just always when we're in the talking point about it. And sometimes even after I've explained that we're on a station and it's a regional station and it's an affiliate to Channel 2 and blah, 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 they'll still be like, okay, so that's a radio. And anyway, it's a very big confusion. But moving on from that, I'm very excited to hear about your cruise because
cruising is not. Let me just clarify. It is not for old people.
So who was right?
It's for really old people. And we would go to dinner.
Are you kidding me, Trip Mitchell? Do not even.
It is for.
You admitted young ones were there.
There were young ones, but it is a lot of Dawn of the Living Dead. We would go through.
This is not true.
Oh,
There were no Dawn of the Living Deads on
You went on a Disney cruise.
Okay, what was yours?
Mine was a Dawn of the Living Dead cruise. It was for people 80 to 11 million.
I don't believe this.
And however, the one thing that I will say about cruises that I didn't realize, and you hear this, but you have no way of knowing how great the food is. And then it's just like unbelievable. And you can get as much food. They close the kitchen for 4 hours, from like 12:30 to, or maybe 6 hours. But anyway, go on a cruise just for the food. It is well worth it, and the fact that you're in some of the coolest areas. Hey, when we come back, we've got some great things. Holly in her element at Sundance. We're going to meet some stars of a big movie with a real big Utah nexus.
That is true. And a little financial news you can use coming to you from University Credit Union right after this.